Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Eli, and I'm one of the creators of Toonami Remix. We thought it'd be cool to do a couple videos on the project and what we had to go through and all that kind of stuff. Toonami Remix was really fun to work on. We're still working on it, by the way. We plan on having a website, and we're going to run live stream through our website. And pretty much we're using footage for the first couple seasons anyway of Tom 1. We're going to be using Tom 1. And I wanted to talk about our progression through a couple of videos. But basically what it's going to be is, for those of you that are like me and you love, I mean, I'm glad Toonami is back on TV, but you love the old Toonami and the golden, just the golden age of Toonami, really. In my opinion, I mean, I still watch Toonami now. You know, I still will always love Toonami, but in my opinion, the golden age was '99 through about 2003, for me anyway. And I kind of want to recreate that, and there's a couple other people that are with me that want to recreate that as well. That's just kind of like, everybody seems to agree that that's kind of the golden age. So we want to take you back to that, and that's what Toonami Remix is all about. So I wanted to talk about Tom 1 in this video, okay? You have no idea, well maybe some of you actually probably do, how hard it was to find footage for Tom 1. Altogether we have about an hour of footage of Tom 1 and 2, promos, intros, speeches, you know, and just all kinds of really cool stuff. There's one Sailor Moon promo that we found for Tom 1 that I had never seen before. It's super cool. That's where he jumps up in the chair and he's like, this one's for all the ladies out there, you know, and he pushes the little control panel on his chair, and the promo comes up, but half the promo's cut off because most of this stuff that most of the footage that we got Tom 1 from is actually VHS tape. A lot of people were helping out and they recorded it from VHS, so we've had to go through and edit and recut and a lot of other stuff. Some of it's not even, I don't know if we could recut it. I don't know if we could actually make it any better because the sound is either really low or I don't know, but we're still going to be, some of the things that we're going to be releasing, if you've noticed, if you've been watching the channel, we've been releasing things from our archive, and some of it is HD. I think all that we've released right now is HD, but some of the stuff we're going to be releasing is from VHS directly. And there's not really much that we can do with that footage, but we're still going to be using it in the show. So maybe you guys will like that. Some of my favorite footage is actually of Tom 1 because he's just so cool. I don't know, I like Tom 1 a lot. I like Tom 2 a lot also. Tom 2 is probably, Tom 2 and Tom 1 are my favorites. I have a lot of love for and respect for both of them. We have a ton of footage of Tom 2. All that footage, well, almost all of it. There's a couple videos that are from VHS, but almost all the footage for Tom 2 we were able to do HD in, and the quality turned out really, really well. But there's just a couple of videos that we were able to salvage of Tom 1 and make it HD. But as far as the first couple of seasons, the first probably 2 years, we're going to be using Tom 1. I'm probably going to, next thing I'm going to upload is the Tom 1 intro. You guys will be seeing that a lot in the show, at least for the first couple of seasons. And I don't know, I hope you enjoy it. You know, this is just something that, it's for everybody, you know, and I hope you guys can enjoy it, and I hope it takes you back to the golden age of Toonami. I remember when I first started watching Toonami, I was, let's see, when I first tuned into it, I was probably 10, because it was, I think it was, might have been 1999 though. I was probably 9 years old. So I started watching it in '99, and I was hooked on it. And then when they canceled it, I watched it from 99 until they canceled it. And when they canceled the show, I was super pissed, as well as many of the other people out there. I mean, of course but we got great things from that also. We got Neo Toonami from that. We got Toonami Aftermath from that. Some very cool things came from that. So we can't be too mad that it was canceled, but still pretty pissed. Another thing that pissed me off about the show was the fourth Tom. Oh my god. That thing sucked. That was oh my god. There will be no Tom 4s on our show, I promise you. That has never ever happened. If we have to make a Tom 4, we'll go from scratch and find some creators and remake it, okay? But that one won't be used, I promise. It was horrible. And that's something that really killed the show for me, because Tom was always cool. I always thought of Tom in my mind as kind of like an outlaw, just out in space, you know, just playing, you know, cool shows like DBZ, Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, you know, and so on. That's another thing I want to talk about, by the way. The shows, some of the shows. Let me tell you our lineup for Tom 1. We have a ton of lineups. And we are buying the DVDs for these. Okay, so far, now this is subject to change, but so far we got Reboot 12 to 12:30, Dragon Ball Z 12:30 to 1. Oh, by the way, we got a lot of really cool DBZ trailers. My favorite one is where we zoom in on the door opening, and then we go slowly into the chamber where Tom 1 sits, and it's like Nappa's on the screen, and then Vegeta, and then Krillin's on there, and Krillin's like, "Why aren't you here?" And then it's like Dragon Ball Z, the second coming, because it was in between. They were just releasing the Frieza saga in the United States, so it was so cool, and we'll probably show it before the Frieza saga. Anyway, Sailor Moon 1 to 1:30, Thundercats 1:30 to 2, Gundam Wing 2 to 2:30, Ronin Warriors 2:30 to 3. Oh, this is the midnight run, by the way. Sorry guys, I didn't mention that. This is the midnight run, because the original midnight run went from 12 to 5. So with Tom 1, Yu Yu Hakusho 3 to 3:30. I love that show. Fairy Tail 3:30 to 4. Dragon Ball 4 to 4:30, and Batman Beyond 4:30 to 5. Now, as you noticed, we have some stuff on there that wasn't on the original Toonami. Okay, when Tom 1 was their host. But on our show, we kind of want to switch it up, and we've done intros for some of these that have never been seen before. And it's Tom 1 walking into the chamber and pushing his button on the control pad, and then we see Yu Yu Hakusho on the screen, or Batman Beyond. And then it cuts to him looking at the screen, and the clips of these shows are playing. Then it goes back into the promo, and then it'll tell you what it is in the end of the promo, and then we'll zoom out into space, and it'll say Toonami. So that's what we're doing with these new shows that we're putting on here. Well, not new shows, but you know what I mean. The shows that we're putting on here that weren't originally on Toonami, at least not when Tom 1 was the announcer. So that's what we're going to do with those. But they look really good so far, and in my mind at least. But that's the midnight run. I don't want to tell you the normal schedule, because I kind of want some of it to be a surprise. I want you guys to be a little surprised. And the schedules will be up on our site, by the way, when we get up and running. I'm trying to find, we have a bunch of different schedules on here. I'm trying to tell you which one we'll be using for Tom 1's lineup. Okay. Toonami, our Toonami Remix, will be live from 4. We'll be running a live stream from 4 o'clock. So if you're younger, when you get out of school, it'll give you a little bit of time to do whatever, and then you can watch it if you want. And we're running it from 4 o'clock to 8:30. Okay, so that's our time schedule on that. Hopefully that works for everybody. We tried to push it to 4 for all you guys that you know, don't get out of school until later or whatever, you know. This is as much for younger generation as it is for our generation. We're still very young, but there's, you know, 16, 17-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds that would love to see Toonami Remix or Toonami in its original content, of course. And the best place that I know to do that is Toonami Remix. Toonami Aftermath is also a really cool place, but I mean, I love Toonami Aftermath to death. I would just do it a little differently, just in my opinion. He does all kinds of random clips, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to put the clips in order and run it from Tom 1's, you know, intro to some Tom speeches and cool promos, and I wanted to run all that together into a couple seasons, throughout a couple seasons. So, but that's our plan so far, and then I'll talk about Tom 2 in the next video, and how we're going to approach season 3 and 4 and half of season 5. So thank you guys for watching this. I hope you support us. Give us a little bit of time, okay, because we are buying these DVDs by ourselves. Alright, we don't want any help, we don't want any support. Or, well, we want support, but I mean, we don't want any money. We want support, but not money. We want to be able to buy these things for you guys and put them up so you can enjoy them. Because I know not everybody out there can buy these DVDs. Times are hard right now, so we want to be there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite promos is Tom saying that we'll be there for you, and he's talking about Toonami, you know, and him. And that's kind of what I want to bring to Toonami Remix, is we're going to be there for you guys. You know, some of these shows I know you guys haven't seen in years. Of course, in the modern day age, I mean, they're all online, but I don't know. I just think it would be super cool to see Tom 1 just busting in the room and sitting in his chair and pushing the button and getting to enjoy the golden age of Toonami and see these shows on Toonami. And that's what Toonami Remix is all about. It's just bringing you back to the golden age. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you keep supporting us. I don't have an official release date yet, but it shouldn't be too long. But like I said, what's holding us up is we're buying all these DVDs, so, and we have a ton of them, let me just tell you. So far we have Dragon Ball Z, we have Batman the Animated Series, and just a ton more. We have movies too, because we want to have kind of like a movie night on Friday nights, or maybe Saturday nights, we haven't decided yet. We have a ton of movies. We have a lot of Dragon Ball Z movies. We have, let's see, Dragon Ball Z, The Return of Cooler, and just really a lot of cool stuff. But just give us your support, comment, subscribe, you know, whatever you can do. Or just put up a comment and be like, hey, give them hell, guys. But like I said, when we have an official release and our website is up and running, I will make a video and put a link to our channel in the bar below me. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this. So, because a lot of people have worked really hard on this and really put their heart and their sweat into it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.